My name is Sanna Sianoja. I work as CEO at company named University Properties of Finland. University Properties of Finland, we are owning campuses in 12 cities. We have totally 16 campuses. We are owning more than 1 million square meters of space, and our portfolio value is 1.4 billion euros. And we are a company which is owned by Finnish government and 9 Finnish universities. Our focus is to provide spaces for our universities, so we want to be a partner for them. So we are leasing spaces, we are developing real estates, it means campuses and properties, buildings, and our focus is to provide a very cost-effective spaces for universities.
Hello, I'm Anita Rinne from University Properties of Finland, and I'm responsible for company communications. Our main thing is annual reports and other financial data sheets, and then we also translate some brochures and press releases and all types of information letters during the construction projects, for example.
Translations, what we are doing is for our investors, I mean bond investors, but also we have quite international campuses. There is many international students, there's many international researchers, so we want to give them also information about what is SYK and what we are doing.
Typically from Finnish to English and sometimes also to Swedish.
2 years ago we launched a green bond. This means that we have bond investors and they are looking for English material. We have given them a promise that there will be also material in English. We think about our financial strategy. In the future we see that there might be many new bond investors or loan investors who are doing business with us, so it's a very good way to give information, to show them what we are doing. The main benefit for translating our documents is that it makes us more open. If we just use Finnish, it means that there is only Finnish people mainly who could see what SYK is doing and what kind of organization we are. When we are giving more information in other languages, we can provide information, and also in the world there is similar kind of organization, so we can compare each other from our measurements to them, and it's easier to make it in the same level.
Yes, we had, because we have been transforming from the other company to you, then we had this kind of data sheet which was given to Acolad, and then you have been piling it up, so it's getting better and better all the time. First of all, we would like it to be very clear and simple to read, so the accuracy of the language. And with Acolad we have been very satisfied with the materials, and also the timing is sometimes important, but we have always had that before the deadline, so we are very happy also with that. It's the accuracy of the language and the ability to use the modern systems, like we have the passwords to our own account, that we can check all the materials even afterwards, and also the good discussion that every time that we order something we communicate about the date that we need it, and then we both keep our promises.
From my point of view, when you are using organization who is specialized in translating, you can be sure that the language is right. Because mainly if I think about myself, okay, I have a certain kind of English skills, but if you want to show your professionality and as an organization, we are professionals. So this kind of process supports us in our business.
First of all, I would like to say that it's important that you discuss in the start and communicate what kind of material do you need, and also that the first times you check very carefully that terms and sentences used, are they familiar to your kind of business and stuff like that. For example, we have IFRS terms in our language, so it's important to use those, and also that from which part of the world would you like to have the customization. For example, we use only British English, and when we use Swedish, it must be Sweden that is spoken in Finland, not the Swedish one. So those things are very important.